Now, it's hero time. Hey there, I'm just another online reviewer. One thing you should know about me is that I'm a big fan of superhero movies. Whether it's DC, Marvel, or another, I always make sure to watch one whenever I can. But you know what gets me the most excited about them? The posters. In my opinion, a poster for a superhero movie is like the cover for a comic book. I know more people probably get more excited seeing the trailers, since all they have to do is show a few clips from the movie. However, I think posters have the harder job, because they need to convince people that the movie is worth watching using one single image. Which is why I'm counting down the top 10 superhero movie posters. Put on your supersuit, fly into action, and let's get started. Number 10. The Powerpuff Girls movie. I wanted to include at least one animated movie, and what better option than the one based on the classic Cartoon Network series. The poster features Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup front and center, with the film's main villain, Mojo Jojo, staring ominously in the background. The tagline is the funniest part, saving the world before bedtime, reminding you that even though they are superheroes, they're still little girls too. These are the right ingredients for a poster like this. Number 9. Spawn. The movie may have sucked, but the poster sure did a good job tricking people into thinking it might be cool. Spawn is shown mostly covered in shadow, and only the right side of his face is illuminated with his glowing green eyes. The tagline also describes his character perfectly. Born in darkness, sworn to justice. If a reboot ever does happen, I hope the poster's as good as this one. Number 8. The Wolverine. Out of the 3 Wolverine movies we've gotten, the promotional artwork for this one is the most unique. It's just a black and white drawing of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine brooding and clutching his adamantium claws. It works because of how simple it is, choosing to focus on the expression and weapons of the main character. Not the best or worst Wolverine movie, but it certainly had the best looking posters, in my opinion. Number 7. The theatrical cut of Justice League. The DCEU was already a mixed bag at this point, but that didn't stop us from seeing what they were gonna do with one of the most popular superhero teams. The poster very clearly takes inspiration from Alex Ross's artwork. For me, the tagline is the most creative part. You can't save the world alone. It was also very clever to use the main hero's emblems as a letter in each of the words. The theatrical cut was a letdown, the Snyder cut was an improvement, but the posters gave some hope for what could have been. Number 6. Ang Lee's Hulk. It was kind of a toss-up between this and the Incredible Hulk's poster. I chose the former for one reason. The Incredible Hulk focuses more on the duality and tragedy of the situation, while Ang Lee's Hulk emphasizes the sheer power and dominant presence of the character. The poster depicts the Jade Giant against a city backdrop with an angry stare as he tries to grab something. Most of his face is covered with the way his hand is positioned, but that one glare is all you need to convey his rage. It wasn't a smash hit, but it did give fans hope that a Hulk movie could be incredible. Number 5. Spider-Man 3. Out of all the posters from the Raimi trilogy, I think this one is the cleverest at conveying the themes and ideas of the movie. It's a split image of Spider-Man, with one side showing him in his classic red and blue suit, while the other shows him in his black suit. This visually symbolizes the personal struggle between good and evil. The tagline sums it up perfectly. The greatest battle lies within, reinforcing the theme of an internal struggle instead of an external villain. Even if the movie wasn't that great, it still gave us something interesting to look forward to. Number 4. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I think now we're diving into the more iconic posters. It's just the 4 turtle brothers peeking out of a manhole in the middle of a New York street. The tagline also makes it clear it's going to be different from the 80s animated series. Hey dude, this is no cartoon. They're ready to come out of hiding the same way people were ready to see them on the big screen. Even after all these years, the first and best live-action movie still has one of the most recognizable posters. Number 3. The Mask. From one 90s comic book movie to another, this is also an iconic poster. It's just Jim Carrey in green makeup and tipping his hat with a cartoonish grin. Honestly, that's all you need to show what kind of character the Mask will be. The tagline also conveys the comedic tone, from zero to hero. It's one of Jim Carrey's signature roles, and the promotional material is just as memorable. Number 2. Tim Burton's Batman. This poster is so simple, yet so effective. It's just Batman's emblem against a black background. That's all you need to build up the excitement for one of the most popular superheroes of all time. The only other big screen adaptation before this one was the Adam West movie. However, it was more of an extension of the 60s show, instead of being a more faithful interpretation of the comic. This one was a new version from scratch that was going to take itself more seriously. The poster is iconic and captures the essence of the world's greatest detective. And my number 1 favorite superhero movie poster is Richard Donner's Superman. One of the most iconic posters for one of the most iconic superhero movies ever made. A metallic S emblem in a cloudy sky with a rainbow streak cutting through it. It's a very striking visual, and it's the same reason why I chose the other entries on this list. The idea is so simple, but that's exactly what makes it so memorable. Nothing overly complicated, just a single image that represents the main ideas and themes of the movie. The tagline is also just as iconic. You'll believe a man can fly. Originally, it was just a way to promote how groundbreaking the special effects would be. However, it ended up having a deeper meaning for Superman and what he represents as a character. He still gives people hope, and this poster perfectly captured the spirit of this great icon. And that's another video done. I guess I did all the countdown lists I wanted to do. For now, at least. Not sure what I should do for the next video. Although, I just realized, I didn't include a single poster from the MCU on this list. Now there's an idea. A video about the MCU. Like and subscribe for more. See ya!